Hello everyone, Russ in the house, and welcome to another exciting League of Legends game. This is going to be a ranked 5's. So this is Teaser's team against, I'm not entirely sure of the other team. Their clan tag is 7820, so we'll see how this game goes on. It's going to be a ranked 5, so right away we're going to look at the team comps and whatnot. Actually, we might see a level 1 fight at the middle aisle. We'll see if Croc will want to try and stun someone. Doesn't look like it. Well, I wonder if anyone was going to try to commit right now. Everyone's pretty much just trying to poke and stuff, but no stun from any team so far. No flashes. Oh, we see a flash stun onto Vayne, but Vayne's going to flash away with the heal. I think she's going to survive it, but we see Jano being really low, trying to stay back in the back right now, but Jax is really low as well, getting heavy damage, but I don't think anyone will fall from this level 1 fight. Nice try on Renekton's part, going with the flash stun onto Vayne, but that was not enough damage with the ignite, but the heal was just enough to save him from the last tick. So I think this is going to be the disengage for this level 1 fight. So wow, we almost saw a really early first blood for this 1v1 or 5v5 mid. We don't see those quite often, but that was nice. So if we look at the team comps, if we look for Teaser's team, we have Ezreal and Jonabot with Nocturne jungling, Cassinan with the middle lane, and Crocodile, also known as Renekton, for the top lane. And for the opposing team, the purple team, we're gonna have Jax top, Lee Sin jungling, Vayne, and Sonabot with the Karthus mid. So we'll see how that goes. Lee Sin's gonna start off with the red buff right off the bat. Probably gonna go ahead and gank top really early on to try and get on the first blood onto Crocodile. See how that's going on. So Karthus is going to leech his red buff. Nocturne, in the other hand, is gonna start with the blue buff. So he's gonna go with a longer route and the later gank. So here comes Lee Sin with the red buff right now. As in for the bot lane, I think Sona Ezreal could have an advantage if they can play it really well. Ezreal does have quite a lot of poke, especially early on. It's really strong, and we see, wow, Sona being aggressive, already going with a basic attack right now. Actually not scared of Ezreal as for now, and Janna's actually gonna go already with the ward on the dragon, so a really early ward on Janna's part. Sona's gonna decide to ward the bush up right over there, and we see a gank early on from Lee Sin, and there goes the first blood. Wow, I actually missed that. That was a really early gank from Lee Sin, so he's gonna come up from the bush. Jax actually landed the stun and landed a very nice Q from Lee Sin, actually landing onto Renekton. So there goes the first blood for Lee Sin. Renekton playing a little bit ballsy and getting stunned, and wow, we see a lot of poke coming down onto Teaser right now. Vayne using his Q really well, and using his level 1 really well as well. But we see Sona almost at half HP, so I'm pretty sure as soon as they hit level 2, they'll be able to commit onto Sona if need be. And we see Vayne playing really aggressive right now. Wonder if Teaser... Yep, there goes the retaliation. A lot of damage coming from Ezreal right now. And Sona's getting really low as soon as Teaser hits level 2. I'm pretty sure we're going to see an Arcane Shift Q and Ignite to get that kill onto Sona. And Nocturne actually getting the red buff as we speak. So we're probably going to come bottom or middle right after that. So if we look at the farm wise, it's pretty early to look at it, but who knows? Karthus at 10 last hit against Kassadin's 13. Wow, Kassadin actually out farming Karthus for the early stages of the game. That's actually impressive. So Karthus playing a really good game, going with the silences and whatnot. I'm gonna keep my eye onto the bot lane because that's where most of the action is probably gonna occur. Considering we have I wouldn't say a cheesy lane, but still a really aggressive lane on both parts. Vayne Sona can play really aggressively early on, as can Janna Ezreal. So we're going to see if they try to commit onto Sona really on. I wonder if... Yeah, Vayne did go with the condemn, so if Teaser tries to commit onto Sona, he's probably going to get stunned in the wall, but there goes the W from Vayne rather. And we see Lee Sin quick with the blue buff right now at the middle lane. Wow, Cassian getting bullied slowly but surely by Karthus. That's why I expected it to... that's how I expected it to happen rather. And if we look at the top lane right now, Jax with the advantage thanks to the first blood that Lee Sin provided. And Lee Sin actually deciding to get the blue buff for his own. He's going to go with the lane gank right now, so he's going to come from the bush. And as you can see, there is a ward for the blue team on the second bush. So I don't think this will be a successful game. We'll see how it goes. I wonder if the Lee Sin will try to scam this bush and let the lane push, or really try to go into the other bush right off the bat. No, he actually knows there's a ward there, so he's going to stay in that bush and wait for the lane to push and try to do something out of that. But we see Nocturne coming from a tri-bush right now, and purple team doesn't have the tri-bush warded, so I think the reaction will be late. But we might see a 3v3 going on right now. Lee Sin still camping there, so here goes Nocturne onto Sona. Sona's probably going to go with the flash. There goes the flash, but flash from Nocturne, and the Fear's going to land. I wonder if he's going to go commit on that. No, there goes the exhaust and the stun from him into the wall, so I'm pretty sure Nocturne's going to get picked off right here. And there goes one last basic attack for the kill onto Nocturne. And Janna's being stuck in a really bad position. He's going to go with the flash, but the Q from Lee Sin missing barely. And meanwhile, at the mid lane, Cassian was actually able to pick off Karthus. Meanwhile, all of that happens, so we see Cassian going with the slow and actually coming in with basic attacks. Wow, Karthus is going to pop his Z, but there goes the last the ignite for the kill. and he's actually going to be able to get out of that one with the flash. So nicely played on Cassian's part. Actually going to get a pick on Cardus before level 6. He would have died if it would have been level 6. And we see Lee Sin coming back from the tri-bush right now. Will he be able to land the Q under the turret? If a Q lands, I think it'll be devastating. If the Q lands, especially on Janna, she's going to die instantly. But Ezreal, oh, there goes the Q. Unfortunately, he tried the blind shot, but didn't actually quite manage to land that. And if we look at the top lane, we see the Ice engage, and wow, Renekton actually picking off Jax. I'd like to see how that happened real quick. So we see Renekton going into the bush, going with the stun and the Q. I think he DC'd actually. Wow, that's really unfortunate for Jax. Actually DCing in the bush, so giving every kill for the top lane. And as you can see, the lane's actually pushing, so he's gonna miss quite a bit of XP right now. And we see Vayne diving. Wow, Vayne getting a little bit ballsy. We see Vayne trying to go onto Ezreal. And she's going to go with the Q, but didn't quite land the Q onto Janna. And there goes the Ignite from Teaser, and he's going to go with the Arcane Shift right in her face. And that was just enough damage. And we see Sona being stuck in the ward right now. There goes the Q from Nocturne, and I think the stun, the Fear is going to land. And Lee Sin is going to try and come and back him up, but I don't think he'll be enough. That will be a 1v3 if he tries to engage that. There goes the Q, and he's actually going to proc that Q and the slow. Will Nocturne have his Sphere back up in time? There's only 2 seconds left on that Fear. So if this keeps on going, I think Lee Sin's going to get picked off. There goes the Fear. There goes the exhaust from Lee Sin, but that won't be enough. And Cassian actually coming down from middle, and he's actually going to pick up that kill. And oh, Ezreal living with barely 20 HP rather. So really nicely played on the blue team's part right there, actually getting a few kills to get back into this game. As in early game, it didn't really look too good for them. But right now, they do seem to have the advantage. Cassian with already 2 kills, Ezreal with 1 kill and 2 assists, 26 assists only against Vayne's 31. But with the 2 kills, I'm pretty sure he's going to have the upper hand on that. Decided to go with the attack speed boots and the Dorans. Vayne deciding to go with double Dorans and level 1 boots. And we see Nocturne going with his wolves slowly but surely. Jax actually reconnecting quite quickly, but as you can see, there's already a level advantage, actually a big level advantage, almost a full level on Renekton right now. And Renekton, I'm pretty sure, is going to be able to bully Jax out of the lane quite easily. And Jax will probably get out farmed quite handily by Renekton. As you can see, Renekton at 28 last hits against Jax 18. So Renekton with the advantage on the top lane thanks to that disconnect. Unfortunately, the first blood from Lee Sin did give him the advantage, but actually disconnected in the bush right here, as you can recall. So that was really bad timing. That really sucks for him. Wow, we actually see Cassian coming onto Cardus. Will he be able to pick that kill? Here goes the Q for the last hit, but Cardus is level 6. He's going to pop his ultimate. Carson's going to try to R away, but that wasn't quite enough. So there goes the ultimate from Cardus, picking off that kill on Cassian. So a 1-for-1 trade, and I think that was actually worth it for Cardus, considering the fact Cassian was worth 331 gold, as opposite to Cardus that was worth only 200. And we see a 2v2 bottom lane right now. Vayne actually coming onto Ezreal, but Ezreal does have the red buff. He's going to turn around and start doing a lot of damage, but unfortunately he's going to miss his Q. Nice shield from Janna, blocking the passive from Sona. And wow, actually going with the Arcane Shift and the Q onto Sona. Sona taking a lot of damage right now. Will she be able to get away from this one? I don't think she will. And wow, one last W for the last hit. And Vayne actually forced to flash away from Ezreal. Just a little bit too much damage coming out from that red buff. And then we see Lee Sin going with the red buff, probably going to go onto Renekton right now. And then we see Jax getting bullied out on the top lane, really bullied from Renekton, but Lee Sin's going to come in. There's actually no wards on the tri-bush. He's actually unaware. He's here right now. He will be able to land the Q onto Renekton. Here he comes, right? Here he comes, fellas. Will he be able to land it? No, actually decides to not come in on that. You're actually going to ping 2 back away from this one. And we see Cassian coming on the bot lane right now. Probably going to try to dive Vayne. And wow, Teaser actually going into the trade, taking 2 trade hits. And wow, Cassian actually diving for it. And there goes the Ignite and the last hit from Ezreal. Really well played from Cassian. And wow, Jax actually disconnecting again. I'm pretty sure he's having internet connection issues right now. That's really unfortunate for him, but stuff that can happen. So not much to say about that. So Renekton's really going to have the upper hand on the top turret. And right now Ezreal with 3 kills. 3 kills from Ezreal. As you can recall, he killed Vayne and Sona in the past 2 minutes. So really nice gank from Cassian's part, actually camping the bush. And unfortunately, the purple team didn't have quite it warded. Actually, they did have it warded. I'm quite surprised. Actually, you know, yeah, Vayne was right here, and they actually went with a tower dive. So really, we can't blame Vayne for that. Ezreal taking 2 turret hits, and then Cassian going in with the R, Q, and E Ignite. And Ezreal with the Arcane Shift to finish off the kill. So really well played on Cassian, Ezreal, and Ezreal parts for there. And we actually see Nocturne actually going for some counter jungling. No, decided not to counter jungle. I think he just wanted to see if he was at his rate or something. But while we actually see the ultimate coming from Nocturne right now, there goes onto Cardus under the turret. Will the Fear land? No, the flash actually stopping the Fear, but it's actually going to go to dive. And there goes the exhaust from Cardus, but the Q from Cassian is going to finish off that kill. So well played by Nocturne's part, taking a few turret hits for his fellow Cassian, and Cassian going with the dive. So that was a really well executed dive right there. The ultimate from Nocturne under the turret. And then the exhaust wasn't quite enough to stop him. Nocturne was forced to back away, but Cassin does have a lot of damage right now. Already has actually doesn't have that quite ability power, but he is a few levels ahead on Cardis. Cardis only level 7, as in Cassin is at level 8 and almost halfway done through his next level. We see Lee Sin coming onto the mid lane, canceling Cassin's recall. Is just gonna R away and actually do the recall afterwards. And wow, Vayne actually doing a lot of poke onto Vayne right now. Vayne doing a lot of poke on Ezreal rather. My bad about all my misspells. And by the way, guys, I still appreciate if you can leave me some feedback on this video, see if I'm improving or decreasing in quality of cast and whatnot. And I am trying my best right now, so if you guys enjoy this, just leave me your comments below. And yep, tell me how you find this game. And wow, nice tornado coming out from Jonah right now. There goes the ignite in the ultimate from Ezreal, picking off the kill onto Vayne. Really nice away. And wow, the flash ultimate from Jonah actually pushing Sona back. Sona trying with the flash, but that wasn't quite enough. And the last Q from Ezreal finishing up that kill. Wow, really well played by this combo right now. The flash ultimate from Jonah was really beautiful. I actually feel like going back a little bit just to show you guys how well executed that was. So we see Vayne committing onto Ezreal, but a really nice tornado coming up, and there goes the ultimate from Ezreal and the ultimate to finish him off, and there goes the flash ultimate from Jonah to push Jonah back, and a lot of damage coming out. He already has the pickaxe, and that was just enough to get that double kill. Really well played on Ezreal and Jonah's part on the bot lane. Vayne being a little bit too ballsy. Vayne unfortunately doesn't have the ignite, only has a heal, and the heal was on cooldown, but even then with the wow, we actually see Lee Sin countering the red buff, but deciding not to clear the camp, so he won't have the timing for when the red buff will respawn. But he did steal the red buff from Nocturne, so that's going to delay his red buff that much longer. And if we look at the top lane right now, 3 levels ahead. Renekton, actually, I thought he was about to dive that. Unfortunately, he didn't have his ultimate, I think. Yep, he actually does have his ultimate, so I'm pretty sure he's going to try to dive soon enough, as soon as his ignite is back up, actually. And we see Cassin and Nocturne coming onto Lee Sin right now. Lee Sin only is actually level 8. That's actually quite high. And I wonder if he's going to try. There goes the ward from Cassin. Wow, a lot of bursts coming from Cassin, and Lee Sin won't be able to get away from this one. I'm pretty sure did he have a ward? Lee Sin didn't have a ward, unfortunately. I think his Wriggles was on cooldown, so he could have ward jump over the wall if Wriggles was not on cooldown. Unfortunately, that was not the case. I think he tried to. I think he actually put down the ward. That's right here. And we see the bot lane going with the golems, unfortunately, because their lane is pushing, rather. And wow, Renekton almost picked Jax off the top lane right now. Jax actually forced to use his flash and deciding to recall in the range of the minions. I'm pretty sure Renekton's going to go with the dive right now. Will he be able to land it? He doesn't have his flash quite yet, but he does have his ultimate. But we see Cassin coming up, and there goes the kill from Cassin. He's going to use his R and E to finish the kill. Easily done from Cassin. Cassin actually playing a really great game. And we see a gang from Nocturne on the bot lane, actually picking off both person onto the bot lane. I'm going to recall a little bit to see how that went. So we see Nocturne doing his raid slowly as Renekton is pops his ultimate to fight Jax, and a lot of damage coming from Renekton. Wow, he actually dodged Jax stun. Really well played on Renekton's part. So we're going to see the next fight onto the bot lane where Nocturne dive, and actually they got the both kills. So we see Vayne going a little bit ballsy onto Ezreal. Ezreal actually maxing his W right now, and here comes a Nocturne with a lot of damage coming out right now, and Sona's going to got picked really quickly. The exhaust went onto Janna, but I don't think that was the best pick. And one last W from Ezreal to finish the kill off. So I'm pretty sure, guys, this will be a 20-minute game, unfortunately. So maybe not the best gameplay, but we still see some good plays. I hope you guys can enjoy this, even though it's a quick game and a really one-sided. But I still enjoy casting those games. I mean, I can't really tell if it's gonna be a good game or not, because I just saw a teaser stream and he started ranked 5, so I decided, all right, I'm gonna go comment this game. And, you know, why not? It's actually fun to comment live as I'm doing right now. Wow, we see Lee Sin. Whoa, Lee Sin with a nice Q actually was able to steal the dragon. Nicely played by Lee Sin. Unfortunately, he will feed another kill to the blue team, but Janna did get the kill, so maybe it would have been better if it was Nocturne or Ezreal, but he still did get the dragon. So I think that was worth it from Lee Sin's part. Really well played with the Q and the smite. Really well timed smite. Did Nocturne has his smite yet? Nocturne did have his smite. So Nocturne did get outplayed a little bit right there, but he did get back the red buff that he was stolen earlier on. And Ezreal's going to go with the recall, and he's going to pick up his BF sword right now, and maybe a cloak of agility. I'm not sure if he has enough. No, he doesn't have quite enough, but he is quite close to his Infinity Edge, 1100 gold, and he'll have it. And then we see Renekton coming back onto Jax right now. Jax going to be forced to back away, won't be able to last it as he would like to, because Renekton actually with a 3-level advantage onto the top lane. So the top lane really in favor of Renekton right now. And we see Renekton trying to land EQ, unfortunately not quite landing it. And if we look at the farm-wise, I haven't checked that in a while. Renekton at 95 against Jax 36, so a really huge advantage. And we see Cassin standing into a ward right now, so Vayne's going to come in from the left side. And Cassian with a lot of damage though. Wow, actually deciding to use the R onto Vayne. And nice ultimate from Ezreal, actually landing onto Vayne. Vayne gonna go with the flash. But we see the wall from Cardinals not quite landing. And Ezreal actually committing right now. Getting the kill onto Sona. And Cassian is gonna finish off that Vayne. And we see Cardinals getting stuck in a real bad position. The exhaust coming out. And there goes the pick. And will that be enough? The shield from Janna, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be able. Yep. The shield from Janna actually saved Cardis. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not going to go ahead and say that it saved Cardis because she did pop her ultimate, so I'm pretty sure he would have lived nevertheless. So well played by blue team, actually completely dominating this game. Only 6 minutes left to this game, I'm pretty sure. And we see Lee Sin trying a lane gang onto the top lane. Will Jax be able to land this stun? No, there goes the E from Crocodile, actually getting out of this one quite handily. And yeah, there's not much to say left about this game. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a 20-minute one. Nothing else to say about that. Nocturne getting the blue buff for himself, deciding not to give it to Cassidy. I'm quite surprised he didn't give it to Cassidy. Cassidy actually being quite fed right now. Already got the Hunting Guys and the Tiered Goddess. Tiered Goddess being at 356 mana already, only 14 minutes in. So he's actually spamming his abilities quite hard. And wow, on the top lane, Crocodile getting picked off. That'll be interesting how he went. So he decided to commit onto Jax. Jax actually landing his stun. And we see Lee Sin coming back onto the lane. And there goes Renekton with the ultimate and the ignite. He's going to try to commit and dive Jax. Unfortunately, not enough damage. And Jax going to be able to get away because of the exhaust. Nice exhaust. And the kick Q from Lee Sin is going to finish that kill off right before Jax dies. So really well played on Lee Sin with the Q and the kick and the proc on his resonating strike. So well played on Lee Sin's part right there, actually saving his Jax. So Jax might be able to get back into this game. But unfortunately, if you look at the scoreboard, Ezreal with 805. So 8 kills on Ezreal right now. And he probably only needs about 100 gold for his Infinity Edge. Yep, there, as I said, only needs 100 gold. And he's going to have his IE, and that's going to be really devastating. And a lot of damage from the W. Maxing W on Ezreal is actually a new strategy that's being employed a lot. And nice ultimate. There goes the Arcane Shift, and one last basic attack will finish the kill onto Sona. But won't be able to land it because of Lee Sin. Really nice timing on Lee Sin's part. But he's going to try to come in on Vayne, and wow, he actually was able to pick Vayne off right before Lee Sin was able to do anything, and Lee Sin taking a lot of damage right now. Wonder if he'll try to proc that Q. Will he go for it? No, decides not to go for it, considering the fact Janna was full HP and did have all the abilities. And wow, Cardis going with a dive and a lot of damage. Wow, will Cardis be able to pick that field? I'm pretty sure he's going to be able to. There goes the double kill from Cardis. We're going to go back to see how he did get, how he got the kill on Sona, and that was pretty obvious. Probably just A, R, and Q, and boom. Would he actually use the ignite? But that kill was only worth 100 gold, and teaser actually landing DQ and W under the turret. So well played on Cassian. Cassian with a really good game right now, roaming all around the map and giving kills to his lanes and whatnot, and taking kills for himself. As you can see, Cassian actually have 8 kills right now. We see a gank from Nocturne coming up onto Jax, but Jax doesn't have anything to use his leap strike on, unfortunately, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna get picked off right now. Oh, actually uses ward to leap strike to the wall, but Renekton's gonna go with the flash. Will he be? Oh my god! Jax actually going with the flash over the wall back again. Real well played by Jax. Will he be able to get away from this one? The fear from Nocturne is gonna land, but I'm not sure if that's gonna be enough damage. Will he go for the dive? Nocturne doesn't have his ultimate anymore. He's actually going to go for it. And the dodge from Jax actually stunning it under the turret. But will that be enough? Oh, no, not going to be enough. Really well. Nice try on Jax's part, using the ward to the leap strike over the wall and then flashing back again. Really well played on Jax's part. And unfortunately, Nocturne just had a little bit too much damage and tankiness with his Heart of Gold. Was actually able to sustain the few turret hits and dive that quite easily. And we see now Cassian's going to go with the blue team's side blue buff. And I'm pretty sure Cardis won't be able to do anything in the middle lane. If you look at Cardis' item, only has the Catalyst, as opposite to Cardis, which is really close to his... I don't know if he's going to go with the Archangels right off the bat, or he actually got a Blasting Wand, or maybe he's going to go with the Rabadon. And wow, what the hell is going on in the bot lane? I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm missing a lot of stuff, but thanks to the new replay features, we are now able to rewind quite easily. So I'm really happy about the new replay features. This leaves a lot of space for commentators such as myself to actually miss stuff and look on the other parts of the map, especially when there's action happening at the same time, simultaneously rather, should I say. And so we're gonna see Ezreal. Wow, one crit for 325 damage, and Vayne getting picked off from the ignite, I believe. No, that won't be enough. Gonna go with the heal, and wow, that was nothing too impressive, I'm gonna say. It's just Ezreal being completely fed with the Infinity Edge really early on. 17 minutes, the Infinity Edge, the lifesteal, so nothing they can do really. Even in a 1v2 situation, Ezreal completely dominating them. And we actually see Lee Sin getting committed on from Janna, and Ezreal, will they go with a dive? Yes, no, they won't go with the dive. I'm quite surprised they didn't actually, because Lee Sin is only level 9 and only has the Wriggles and the Merc Thread, so nothing really to be tanky right as of now, especially that the Merc Threads is not really efficient against Israel. Actually, Merc Thread is actually efficient against Israel, considering the fact he is maxing his W, and that is magic damage, so that is actually blocking a few damage. And wow, Lee Sin proccing a Q onto Israel. I think that was a really bad idea. And there goes the Arcane Shift from Israel to pick off the kill. So that was a really bad judgment on Israel's part. And we see a dive from Kasten. Yet again, Kasten roaming onto the map and picking off kills really easily. The score is currently 27-4. So I'm sorry if this game wasn't really as intense as you intended it to be. But sometimes, you know, it's fun to see a team's completely dominating. And John actually trying to go in front of Vayne to pop the ultimate. Wasn't quite able to. Was going to go with the Flash W to pick up the kill. Well played on Jenna's part. And there goes Teaser with the Rampage on the bot lane. 1307. And there goes the ultimate from Cardus. And wow, the ultimate from Cardus actually going to do enough damage to get that kill onto Janna. So the score is currently 29-5. Cardus actually getting his second kill of the game with his second ultimate of the game. So that's how Cardus work. Press R and get kills when the people are low. So nothing new there. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna see this render in about 1 minute and 20 seconds. So as I said, if you guys don't want to have these kind of games, I'm still gonna upload this one right now, because I'm if I ever get to commentate a game and it's as one-sided as this one, and you guys tell me that you don't like it, I'm not going to upload them. I'm just going to delete the footage. It's not that much of a big deal. So I'd like your feedback and appreciation on this game. If you don't like one-sided games, I'll try to leave them to a low percent as possible and try to upload longer games and more close-up games. And I have a question to you guys as well. I'd really enjoy if you can answer this. I have a game played at about 1700s. I know it's not that high elo, but when I say it was a 1v5, it was literally a 1v5. It's Teaser playing on a Smurf, and he was playing Talon, and his whole team, when I say his whole team, completely fed the crap out of the other team, and he was able, and I'm not even lying when I'm saying he was able to completely 1v5 men carry the game with his Talon. That was really well played. So if you guys want to come, if you guys would like to see that game, just leave it in the comments below. Yes, I'd like to, or no, I wouldn't like to see a 1v5 carry. And in low elo games, and Kasten going with yet another dive, and he has the blue buff, so the cooldown on his ultimate is currently 5.76 seconds, and Teaser getting more kills on the bottom lane. Vayne probably overextending. I'm not even gonna rewind for that, because it's past 20 minutes, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna see this render. There he goes. So yep, leave me your appreciation if you would like to see more of these kind of games, or if you wouldn't like to. So thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time.